Immediately, here we are. Hi. I every time, right after stream ends, I'm like, hey, I'm definitely gonna fix that and make a transition, or add one, and then I don't. Welcome to the Naturals, the weekly D&D show, that we do here on the Ormove Live broadcast. My name is Dan. I'm gonna be your humble DM for today, and we're getting into it. We're doing it. We're playing D&D finally. So, we have a good amount of people here for today. There's also a chance that we're going to be dealing with some technical difficulties because I have a new audio interface, which is actually going to make it really easy for me to do Lego streaming again, thankfully. So that will be happening in the near future as well. Again, I'm going to be getting into streaming more because I miss it. I haven't done it in a while. I've been taking too much time off. So we're going to get back into that. That's going to be a thing. So stay tuned for that. But that being said, I'm going to go grab the crew. We're going to get into this. We're going to play some D&D. Lego stream coming soon. Lego stream like 4, I think. Maybe 3. It might be 3. I don't know. But we're going to get into it with Lego streaming next week. For now, the Naturals. So, I'm going to go grab the goobers, and we're going to get going.
With the session before the last session?
That was all combat. The session before last session.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Then I remember a little bit. Just a little bit, though.
Up to us getting the fort.
I remember a boat.
I remember the boat, and I remember telling the guy that I liked his velociraptors.
I like
That sounds like ducks.
5th of December, because I do remember.
Do you remember?
We were talking
Still
about
don't
how we
remember.
don't remember what happened.
No banner for Koi.
Yeah, no
I
banner for Koi.
Forgetting to do that.
Classic Koi.
Well,
I'm
So true.
sorry.
I assume.
Free my homie Koi.
Yo,
Free
Koi did
me,
nothing wrong.
please.
Stu is just so sneaky that I don't need a banner.
Oh yeah,
Did you just
totally.
write-
That's what it is.
Yep, that's
Just
that's
write
what
it in
is.
black text.
No,
Alright.
that's so bad.
Comic
Don't-
Sans.
Comic
that.
Sans. Yeah!
No,
You guys
Say
read
it.
my mind.
no. I don't consent to this.
It's okay.
Don't
So in the
consent to Common Sans? Oh my god, that's the
Common
D&D
Sans.
version of it. Common Sans.
in the place where I work, we have barn swallows that like come in and out of the potting room all the time, and there's this big ledge along one of the walls, and like they like try to make nests up there and stuff because we don't want them to because it's inside, right? But we have like all the doors open all the time. But anyways, like at one point I put up a sign that said no barn swallows allowed with like a picture of a barn swallow and an X through it. And I came out of my office and there was a fucking barn swallow sitting right next to the sign. So I took a picture
I
of
love that so much.
And then I
That's
took
so
that
good.
picture and then made another sign that said "This means you" with the picture, and it's worked. It's fucking worked.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
I-
It
yeah, maybe
proves that
they were just like,
birds
oh,
are
I don't know
prevalent.
what I am. I'm not. I don't. You gave me
It
that name.
proves
Yeah,
that
exactly.
birds are
Not really.
surveillance
They're
drones.
drones. Yeah.
They're
Mhm.
drones. That's all they are.
all-
The birds
all of
work
the
for the
FBI.
bourgeoisie.
True.
So true.
Down with them. Up with the proletariat.
Also, I'm
You
gonna
what?
send a
No
picture
more
of my
birds.
cat in a life vest.
Man,
Yes, please.
does that mean me? No more birds? Does that mean me?
No more birds. You're now a ferret. Sorry.
No, I'm not.
Oh my
I
god.
didn't know you identified as a bird. You should fit
Oh my
bird.
god, cat electric. Oh, baby.
I love.
Okay.
Fit
That's so
trout when he
cute.
was a puppy.
Who wants to do the recap?
I genuinely, I don't remember most of what happened.
I
It's a
don't
PvP mode,
either.
so.
I remember the ship.
I remember us rolling for perception or investigation or something, and some of us just being, yes, that's a statue. That is a statue.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
That's...
Look at that statue.
I
Cool
remember the
statue, dude.
velociraptors
Real
on
neat,
the
huh?
statue, on one of the statues.
Okay, I'll do the recap. I'm giving myself inspiration though.
Okay,
I feel like that's fair.
I don't remember.
that is very fair.
Warlock is somewhere. Warlock? Our Warlock
He's gone.
Not here. Yeah.
Well, one
He's-
Warlock is in a ring, and then the Bard Lock is getting some glizzies. He's gulping down
Yeah.
some glizzies.
I hate
Getting the gluck
Hate that.
gluck on the glizzy.
I
hate
hate
that.
that so much.
I'm just gonna.
Send?
I'm just gonna
I hate-
cry.
Listen, I hate me too, okay?
I didn't
I
say
hate that
you,
I
just said
I
that hate
closed the cap on my camera, but I have a light shining at me, and it's going through the side.
Listen, I didn't
I
choose.
see it. It looks like God. You know, it just looks like. Whoa, it's right
I
there.
didn't choose to like end up this way or to like be like this. This is
Neither
how
did I.
he made me in his image. You know?
Why did
Ew.
it send it twice, you fucking cockheads?
Classic Dan.
I hate you just
Aw.
True. Okay, recap.
Recap.
So,
Recap us.
recappa. Make some kappas
Recap
and
these
stuff.
nuts.
I didn't.
Bro, I got one of the players in my Monday game. I don't DM on Monday. I'm not a masochist. I'm already a masochist for running 2 campaigns. Let's be real. But
Tell me
Yeah.
about it.
I got him with a D's nuts joke because we hadn't played in like 2 months. So we were trying to figure out the name of like this one person that we went and met. And I'm like, oh yeah, I think it's it was like High Priest like Suganese, I think, like Suganese. And then I sent it to him and I'm like, I think this is how
God.
you type it, but it might be like the ending might not be N-E-E-Z, it might be N-E-I-S-E. Like it could be that. I just don't really know how to say it. And then he said, oh, Suganis, and I'm like, Sugani's nuts?
Oh my
Fucking got
God.
him. Fucking got him so good.
How are you
Fucking
so good at getting them
God.
like you're good at making them creative, and I applaud you for that.
I appreciate that. It's an acquired skill. It took a lot of time and practice and a lot of failure. And a
Skill
lot of
with
like
these
failing
nuts.
on people that then I get with. Like I will get them with a D's nuts joke.
Mm-hmm.
Like I fail getting them and then yeah, eventually
You
it
get them
works.
later.
Yeah. It's a slow burn. A very slow
Yeah.
burn.
Trial and
Much
error.
slow
You
burn.
figure it out.
The
Yeah,
burns
eventually.
have been slowed.
You should get Flute with that when he comes back because now
So
he doesn't
true.
know.
That's true. Okay, no, actually, one of you guys should get them because it wouldn't make sense for me to be like, I don't know how to pronounce it because like I would know how to pronounce it. So you guys have to be like, oh, we're going to meet up with the high priest that we met last time we were here.
Colin
Okay.
should do it.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
Colin,
Do it.
you got this.
'Cause you weren't here this week, so you have that excuse.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Dan just typed it to me. He didn't actually say it, but we're going to meet up with this. I just don't know how to pronounce it. Okay,
do it.
so last
Yeah,
time on the
yeah.
Naturals, the group
Yippee.
witnessed the tail end of their battle, and then, after some time at the fort, the immediate destruction of a good chunk of forces by a ship coming through a green portal with a bishop piece from Dragon Chess on the front as the figurehead.
Yeah.
After retreating back through the same portal, the group sent out a message to Abraham, who immediately made his way there. After some discussion, some talks, some questioning of where to go and what to do next, the idea to go to Seameat to follow up on one of the leads that you may have on your friend was considered, thought of, and enacted upon. Upon
Totally
reaching
not
its-
pushing us that direction. No, what?
Well,
Not at all.
listen, it was mainly because y'all fucking forgot that was a thing, and I was being like, hey,
Whoa.
I have an excuse.
that's true. But I was like, hey guys, that, and you were like, oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What's this thing we have to do?
Yeah, Koi's the only one who has an excuse. Everyone else, no excuse. Okay.
Man.
Sucks
L,
to suck.
I guess.
Big L.
Man.
So, you
Hey.
guys made your way to Seameat, where as you entered the town, you saw that there was a festival happening, and it was Fei Tung Remembrance Day that was coming up, which is, you know, important because you guys were looking for information regarding the Fei Tung. So as you made your way into the center of the town where the statues were, you saw all of them neatly placed on their pedestals, cleaned off and looking presentable for all the guests that are going to be coming through. But then you saw an individual that looked almost exactly like one of the statues, a lizard folk who was kind of wearing like animal skins and was carrying just a little pouch and a walking stick. Who was just kind of like making some final touches on the statue, just kind of cleaning it off nicely. Upon speaking with him, you inferred that this was Gux, the Fei Tung, who was actually there. And he said that he wasn't really familiar with all of the specifics on that, but that there was someone that he was very familiar with who might be of some help. So he gave you, I believe it was an animal bone?
It was a stick. I think it was a stick.
It was a
Right,
stick.
it was a stick. It was just a stick. We're gonna retcon that. It's an animal bone. It makes more sense
Okay.
for Gux's character.
What kind of animal?
Like a little mouse bone. Rat bone.
rat.
A rat bone. It's a rat bone.
Rat. Yes, rat bone.
Hell yeah.
Backbone.
Yeah, rat bone. And told you where to go. Upon reaching the building that he discussed, you saw one of the statues, or a statue of one of the individuals who was a statue in the town square, in the middle of this courtyard, that was behind a locked fence with a big mansion behind it. You use the animal bone, which turned into a key to unlock the door, go in, where someone who is the spitting image of the individual depicted in the statue came out, stating
Who the fuck
that,
are you?
yeah, saying what business do you have on the Hanning residence?
And I
We
think
pick
that
up
was
now.
where we.
Yep.
Yeah.
We pick up now with the group standing near a statue of Arlen Hanning, one of the Fei Tung, as they are kind of figuring out how to broach this this topic.
I just didn't know anything about what was happening, so he just thought it was a cool looking statue.
What do
think
we
Rez
want
just
from
felt
this
like
guy?
There was some kind of information that we were gonna get from him. Out of character response here.
Yeah.
It was some information. We were trying to find some information related to our friend that the guy who gave us the rat bone was like, oh, I don't have information on that, but he does. And go to this guy and tell him that I sent you. Or something. And that's why we're there.
Rise. Go. Activate.
Okay. Hello. We were told to come see you about some information. By some person. What was it? What was his name again?
Gux?
Yeah, Gus. Gus. Thank you. Thank you.
Gus.
Gus. Gux.
Huh. Well,
Ah.
guess that does explain how you got in. Okay. Well, if you're a friend of Gux, then guess you're a friend of mine. Please come in.
Yippee!
You see, he waves his hand, and the gate closes behind you. And as you see it close, you see like a shimmer go over the manor and where the walls and gate are, that kind of like block off the outside world. It seems to be a dome that is just magical
field.
energy, which is why he's like, oh, okay, if you have this, then got it.
You didn't steal it. You're sent here by somebody. I know. Never mind. We're good. I guess I'll follow him in. Be like, cool. That somehow worked. That's. And follow him in. That's what I'll do.
Follow.
Okay. You walk into a very nice, well-maintained manor. The entrance hall is filled with display cases that show different weapons. You see different artifacts that are just kind of placed around. One of the walls has like a mounted display, and underneath you just see a plaque that says "Immovable Butt Rod."
The fucking
So,
rod! The rod lives!
Immovable Butt Rod.
The rod lives. I love that.
But with 2 T's.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not butt rod. Butt rod.
Movable, but rod.
But the
Um,
rod.
In a display case, like in a bookcase that's like that has glass on the front of it, almost like literally like on a pedestal. You just see a bucket full of white dragon scales.
But did we not ever do anything with the bucket of?
Nope.
Not all of it. You guys got 2 buckets of white dragon scales. You used
At
one of
the
them
end.
to make
I think if
that
Bryce
armor.
sees like a pretty weapon, he might just like slow down a second and like look at it, be like, "Ooh, that's really cool," before trying to catch up with everybody else.
Mhm.
He likes weapons.
Yeah.
Just admire the craftsmanship of a weapon, but then realize, "Oh shit, we're still walking."
Yeah, actually, let me see if there's one here that would stand out to you. As you're walking by, you notice a giant hammer that is made out of a dragon's skull.
Ooh.
And that really stands out to you as something interesting. And you just see it's just labeled Skull Hammer, last weapon of Og.
Which we met technically him met Aga, right? So,
Yeah. Yep.
I don't think Rise pays attention to the plaque or anything. He's just sitting and admiring the craftsmanship of this thing.
Mm-hmm. It's actually very similar. Like the designs and the way that it's crafted looks very similar to the staff that Gux was holding.
He just thinks it looks cool, and for some reason, he just really likes paying attention to the craftsmanship.
similar craftsmanship, yeah.
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 Before then, oh shit! Wait, we're
No, we're
still moving.
Yep.
Oh, never mind.
I like that someone who was a viewer in season 1 is here to have witnessed the butt rod being on display. Thank you.
Oh my
Yoda.
god, I love that.
Maybe.
But Rod.
As always, you are appreciated. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
God of ass.
So you guys make your way into what looks like a sitting room. This place is just kind of covered in books. You see that there's an alchemy table on the far end that seems to be in the midst of brewing a potion. And on the fireplace side of the room, so the alchemy, like you walk in, alchemy supplies are to your left, fireplace is to your right, big picture windows are in front of you with bookcases kind of like in between each window, and then just bookcases lining the walls. But where the fireplace is, you see a painting of two individuals kind of like in embrace while like holding a small child between them. And this looks exactly, but more detailed. It looks exactly like Arlen.
Mm-hmm.
And you see Mr. Hanning, who you've not actually gotten the name of yet, walk over to what looks like a small little mini bar, and he pours himself a little bit of a brown liquid from a decanter and turns to all of you, offering you some, like looking to see if you would take him up on it.
Hell yeah.
Of course, I never
Sure.
turn down a drink.
So he'll pour enough for all of you and bring it over on a tray, giving all of you your choice first before taking his, and taking a seat in a big, nice red velvet chair, as you all can just find seats on a couch or other chairs that are just kind of around. Now, what can I do for you?
We're supposed to be finding this gentleman. What was his name, Swan? I can't remember what it was.
Gentlemen, we were supposed to meet.
Yeah.
Did we give a name?
Yeah. We had a name.
Must have escaped my mind. I don't remember a name.
It was the High Priest. I'm testing your knowledge here, guys. I'm testing your knowledge in your notes.
I don't. Mm-mm.
Don't.
I have no
know.
idea. I barely remember what happened last week. There's a reason Dan had to do the recap this week, and not me.
Yippee!
Yippee!
That's fair.
Memory skills of a goldfish.
Anyone?
So
Uh,
I'm
Forgot
leaving
his
it up to you
fucking
guys.
name. It was something in Draconic. But I fucking forgot what it was.
Oh, you gotta know.
Because, like, I know Sid doesn't
I don't know Draconic.
but
Sid
Yeah.
wouldn't know.
I
One
think
would
Colin, you have it in your notes, I think. Like, Colin has it in his notes, and I think
know.
Swan would have been there.
Yeah, I would remember it, but I don't fucking remember it. Like, it's like on the tip of my tongue. It's like, it's the High Priest something in Draconic that you said, but fucking.
You can DM it to him, Colin. It's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
I just don't.
I'm
Okay,
just
but
trying to
how the
roleplay
fuck do you
here.
pronounce that?
I'm just trying to roleplay here. Sid wouldn't know.
Yeah, but how the fuck do you pronounce that?
Just give it a shot. I don't
I feel
know.
like
Yeah,
Sid
give it a
right.
shot. Give it a shot.
Try, I guess.
Is it the High Priest Sug on D?
Suck on these nuts, dude. There's no suck on these nuts, High Priest.
Oh,
Dan lost the grade.
But there is a High Priest! Wait, were you trying to say the French word? Were you trying to say the French word?
No, we
No,
were
we
getting
just
you
made
with
this
the
up.
D's nuts
We
joke,
just
dude.
made this up.
I know that. I got that. But like, were you trying to write this?
Oh my
Sudanese?
Oh my god.
Oh, that's so good.
No.
We
Suck on these.
no, we were just trying to get you with the suck on these nuts joke. That's
We're
it.
literally
That's
just
what
getting
these-
you on that.
That was
I know,
it.
that's
That was the
fine.
whole thing.
Fine. That's fine. I got that.
It was so funny. Is there actually a French word that's close to that though?
There's soixante-dix?
Oh,
Oh my god, is that really how you say that?
Yeah, that's 70.
that's so funny.
It's 70. It sounds a lot like suck on these.
Nuts.
Thank God.
It's a
Alright.
true thing.
Now
Please
that,
tell me that
now I
Yoda
can
got
stop.
the clip of that.
Okay, now that we can actually, we'll get back into the
Please,
games.
please tell
So-
me Yoda got a clip of that.
Okay, so
Yeah,
we're
Yoda,
on-
please, did you get a clip? Did you? It'll be on
Yoda's here,
YouTube
right?
regardless. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yoda
Yoda's
said
here.
got him, so
Yeah, Yoda's
Okay.
been here since we came up with that while you were glucking down some glizzies.
Yeah, they were good. They were too much. Fuck, I can normally eat many glizzies, but this time, it's not it.
Bro, I had to hide behind the mic because I kept smiling.
I know I was trying to hold my
I
fucking.
had to drink water in order to keep myself from
Fucking
smiling. the whole
Koi's
time.
Koi's cheating.
Yeah, Koi's
Yeah.
cheating a little bit.
Get fucked, I guess. I don't know.
Koi can just
Man.
pretend that he's high, and that's why his eyes are squinting.
Fuck. Is
I don't even know if you
there-
There's also a
Gross.
light shining in my face.
I don't
so-
know. Okay, also just a little out of game fact. I have no clue how Arlen's son's supposed to know more about this shit. But anyway, Dad knows.
A lot can happen after you don't, you know.
I don't
I mean,
know what's up
so-
with that guy's life, but
The Fei Tongue adventures ended in it literally took like a couple months for that to play out. So it was 5-10. Arlen was already like pretty old for an elf at that point. So by the time of this campaign, he's dead. So it could be safe to assume that like if Arlen was like recounting adventures, like maybe one of them stood out.
yeah.
So just to kind of like give an
anyways,
out of game explanation that will probably be explained in game. So how can I
one
help all of
little
you?
notice. We are actually looking for information. We were told by this lizard fellow that you knew something about some magical beings, perhaps? It had something to do with the Phaeton, I believe.
Well, the Fei Tongue dealt with plenty of magical beings. Are there any in particular?
We were thinking of, how do I put this? A tricky one, per se.
He'll stand up, bringing his drink with him, just kind of like swirling it in his hand, before taking a sip and then grabbing a book off of one of the shelves near the fireplace. As all of you kind of like are, sitting with your drink as well. It is a fine whiskey, very nice.
Nice.
Oak.
I think
age.
Bryce is just like kind of standing near where
barrel
people are sitting.
Sure. Post it up like a bodyguard.
A little bit.
Do is
He's
just
kind of
on
used to
the
doing this with
floor.
women group, so you know he is the muzzle. It's just kind of a ingrained thing.
So, he'll sit down, put his glass on the table before flipping through the book, looking very intently at a few of the pages before coming across a passage that he quickly reads through. Yes, I believe this may give some indication. On all of our adventures, there was one creature that seemed to make the least sense. In a fun house just outside of a town far south from here, we ran into a creature that captured us, showed us strange things, and also had creations made from the flesh of other beings. The creature himself did not give a name, though stated that he was grateful that we had let him leave. Nothing has come of this that I have seen within the years prior, or the years post this event. But it is one of the bits of my time as an adventurer that has haunted me to this day. It was a passage from one of my father's journals that he wrote after his time adventuring and while he was in his older age.
So we do not mean to alarm you or your father, may he rest in peace, but this creature is most certainly back and
Is that the
active.
same creature? Are we talking about the
Wait.
same thing?
Hang on here. You
If-
refer to him as a creature. I believe we understand our quarry as Fae.
That is correct. He is Fae.
Is there more passages or any sort of notation about the appearance or demeanor or any other information we might be able to gather?
Fake name he might have given?
There was no name given. If this was indeed a Fae who had been trapped for however long, based on the account, it seems that he had been trapped for quite some time. He probably would not have even tried to give a fake name and would have just not given a name to begin with. So, unfortunately, no. And I have read up on everything that has to do with my father's adventures. He did some research after as well. One of the things that he has also talked about, and I just wanted to make sure that this was on the right path before delving into it, so that, again, he had dealt with many creatures, so best to narrow it down. He did mention that this creature had purple-ish magic, like a light purple in nature, but then was tricky, for sure, and again was just grateful to be let go, which can only mean ominous things when it comes to the Fae. Fae don't just get captured or trapped unless they really need to be.
So if I'm understanding this,
Yay.
he was not just captured, he was imprisoned.
That's what I've been able to discern from this, and it's what my father had a hunch about, that he had been imprisoned by something else. And based on the accounts that we've been able to find, it seems that this was an archfey or an embodiment of an archfey.
I think Sid turns away from Arlen's son and looks at everybody else and says, "Now, does it ever strike you that we were possibly flesh puppets?"
I haven't seen one of those, but from what he tells me, it seems unlikely.
I don't know. I don't think so, but
I
mean,
definitely not
considering
me.
The visions we've gotten back, the memories we've gotten back.
We are still missing some pieces of our memories. Till we get those, it's not
Maybe.
wrong to assume we may have been.
Mr. Hanning is just looking at you like,
don't worry, we're over it now.
It was
Okay.
I
a
was
phase.
never a flesh
We're over
puppet.
that
I'm gonna
phase
be
now.
So for real.
Did you have a deal with this Fae? I'm not judging you if you did. Trust me.
Not
I
willingly
don't
and
think-
not
I don't
knowingly.
know. I don't know.
Talk about. Everyone, can we talk about?
I don't know. I don't know what we can and can't
You
talk
guys
about.
have said his name before.
Not
Like
just him.
sense.
Also, if we can talk about our
Specifics, like a little bit more
situation.
specific details.
I mean, can we talk about our situation? How he kind of, what he did to us?
Pretty much the only thing that you guys seem to realize that you cannot talk about is that you are like directly working with the Raven Queen.
Okay,
Like,
that's
that
it.
you have basically seen
Tried.
her, or like not seen her, but like been to her
To her
realm,
dimension.
because like
Yeah.
again, big no. Gods are not supposed to be talking to mortals anymore.
What? One second before we go any further. Sid kind of stands up and looks around the room and goes, "Patches, you're not listening currently, are you?"
nothing happens.
Okay, I think we can talk safely. Maybe I don't. He can't seem to resist it. I think if I say lots of things about Patches and him being an undying entity, the Archfey and all those sorts of things. Last time I did, he slapped me across the face.
Really annoying to talk to.
He'd slap you across the face.
Oh yeah,
So
you did.
I think we're safe. I think we're safe here. Patches, probably Archfey, a tricky motherfucker who probably resurrected us, if that matters.
I don't
Maybe
mean
several
to.
times.
I don't mean to alarm you or anything, but none of us here. Well, we're alive, but we died many times.
I did not die.
Okay,
Not
yeah.
you guys.
These
Us.
Prize like looks at like points towards like Pharaoh and Dew, like not these two. That's a whole different like they're not a part of that. Everybody
They have their
us.
own sets of problems.
Yeah, we-
Exactly.
Hanning will just say, my manners. I'm sorry, I don't get many visitors who are not just trying to bother me on Feitung Remembrance Day. My name is Gareth. Should mention that.
That's funny. You're the second Gareth we've met recently.
Oh, Gareth of the Wolf Summer Academy. Yes?
I don't know how you picked that out of the ether, but yes.
No, close friend, a friend of the family. His entire line has been a friend of the family.
Hmm.
Small world, I guess. I don't know.
Good places.
All right, so here's the thing. We were former, I wouldn't say slaves, but
No,
pressed into
you
service.
Pawns?
I listen. I'm
Describe us
fully.
Pawns.
Pawns is wonderful. We should describe all of this in chess terms. That would make a lot of sense.
I'm fully aware of how Fae work, but from everything that I've been able to discern, and Patches is a new name. I've not heard him use Patches before, though I guess that is fitting. Patching the skin together and all that.
That makes sense.
I didn't think
so-
about that.
From everything that I've been able to find with this individual and this Fae, they're a remnant of a greater Fae. Something that's stronger than the smaller bits combined. One thing that I've not heard of, though, is him having the ability to bring people back.
Before we go any further, I just wanted to ask you, how willing are you to get new information about this Patches? Because it could put you in trouble, possibly, and, well, if you're not willing to, be part of this, we're not gonna bother you with this.
I am not concerned about the Fae, and you'll see he'll open one of the windows that's kind of, he'll get up, open one of the windows that's kind of near him, and you see that he will cast Conjure Fae on the other side of the barrier and say, "Come here," and the pixie that's conjured will come towards the barrier and then just like disappear in a puff of smoke.
Oh.
Listen, my father learned many things, including, but not limited to, don't let the Fae in. If they can't get in, they can't mess with you to begin with.
That is very fair.
You know what? Yeah, that's a good point.
So I guess something you should know is that if this Patches has a purple color to him, there is this other being. Let's
I
say.
assume it's the one he mentioned about being an opponent in chess or whatever.
Yeah, we saw a vision and a ship appear on the sea, green colored. Bishop, thingy thing in the front of the ship. Sorry for my.
Don't
Really
don't forget
dubious
your
not
collective
to-
dream as well.
Yeah. I don't want to talk about the dreams too much, but we have seen green.
Okay. I
Did
could look into that.
Arrow and I share what we saw when we were praying. I don't remember.
I think you guys did. I feel like you guys did relay that information.
Okay.
Do you want to relay it one more time? Because Colin was not here for it.
Oh, that's true. We were at the. Was it the Raven Queen's like realm, or was it her castle?
Her castle specifically, like
Okay.
the inverse version of the capital city, Grothofen.
Yeah. We were like kind of like a bird in the vision, I guess. And we were flying over different points in like the city, and there were just like a bunch of chessboards. And then I think were there 3 or 4?
There were 3.
Okay. 2 of them were either empty or just like set up, and then the last one was like cracked and broken and stuff.
Phase 1 done. Game 1.
I know.
Yeah, we beat the first phase of the boss fight.
Yep, yep, yep.
Yippee.
Or the boss fight. Lost. These nuts.
Patches is gonna be buff next time we see him.
Girl, I had it written down right here. Damn.
It's gonna be swole. It's gonna be huge.
So green ended.
Well, I could reach out to some of my contacts. I have friends, loose term, but contacts at least within the Feywild. I could see if they've heard of anything similar, or anything that would match that form of description. I make it a point to know who comes into the harbor. I know that you're all pirates. I just want to.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean,
yeah, that's.
I don't
I-
know.
look at
What
me.
gave it away?
I got a
I know-
fucking flaming dog.
I know that you're with the League. Let's just say that. You may want to speak with the Hornets.
Hmm.
About
I-
this matter.
About a matter? Do you bring up your vision? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, we'll say that like you explained it. Like, here's all the things that we've seen. We saw this, we saw that. Regarding that in particular, there's quite like literally, if I try to speak this, it will not come out because I was sworn to secrecy. But I would speak to any members of the Hornets that you have contact with. Might be a
Sorry,
good start.
let me get the boss on the line. Abraham?
Just
I'm
call him,
looking
hey,
for
Dad.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, Dad, you have any contacts with the Hornets, Dad? Our dad knows people. He works for Microsoft.
Our dad's rich.
He's a middle manager at Microsoft. It's okay.
My dad works for Nintendo,
He knows Jeff
and
Bezos.
he played bass on this song. Yes, you guys. So you'll get a response from Abraham. Well, okay. No, I'm just gonna say first. We'll just say that you know this. Captain Tugel is a member of the Hornets.
Yeah, we
not-
partied.
Yeah, she's not a member of the League. She's
Google.
a member of the Hornets.
Cool.
So we probably could be able to contact somebody at least.
Yeah.
Maybe. We don't really have sending stones to them.
We could talk to Abraham,
Exactly.
or literally anyone of the League, because, you know.
They're not with the League, so they might not know, but they might know.
The Hornets were at a meeting thing. I'm not saying specifics, but I remember that they were there.
Well, why don't we just have our friends reach out to other friends?
Yeah.
I think that will just make our lives easier.
Would also like to mention that something that's really, caught my attention in this conversation we just had is that this Patches has been, captured and imprisoned before, which means somebody did this to him, and this somebody probably knows more about him than we do right now.
But
Finding
we
this
don't know
somebody
who
could
did
be
that to him
yeah.
to begin with.
our
And that is something
Mutual-
that I've been looking into, but have no information on.
our mutual friend. I look at probably Pharaoh and Do. Our mutual friend may know.
They might.
Well, I will
Hmm.
begin to reach out. I see that you have a sending slate. May I? And he takes out a sending stone.
I show him the phone.
He presses the stone into it. It's like doing the tap contact share.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Have to pay.
Apple is canon.
Yeah.
Or
I will reach out to you. When
That means California is canon?
Oh my god. The
Okay,
regret.
I am officially going to state that Apple is not canon.
Yes, it is. Apple is canon.
No,
it-
it
Either
is
Apple's
not.
canon or Italy's canon.
Well, no.
So-
So here's the thing: is that if Apple's canon, then Italy is technically canon. So neither of them are canon.
Man.
Because if Apple's canon, that means that Europeans made their way to the United States when they did, and when they came to there, they would have just quote unquote discovered it with Columbus, who was backed by the Spanish but was himself Italian. So, in order
But-
for Apple to be canon, Italy needs to be canon. So neither of them are canon.
Neither.
Neither.
No,
of them.
see,
Number
but
of
that's the thing,
canon.
is that Apple is canon, and therefore California is canon. And therefore Italy is canon.
Therefore,
Yeah.
our ship song could be California Girls.
So
Uh,
true.
We could be the California Raisins.
The California Ravens.
California girls.
Yeah, we'd be the California Ravens.
Daisy Dukes Bookies.
Add to the compilation. We're giving you compilation content, Dan.
I guess.
Yeah,
I still need to
come
post
on.
the first one.
Compilation.
Well, we're giving you
Much,
content, so you're welcome.
Mangolation.
gotten much
Mango flavored
information.
salsa.
All right. Gareth will stand up and say, well, if that is all, then I will begin getting to work. This is actually more exciting than what I was working on. And he just kind of gestures to some alchemy that was going on in the corner. I will look into this. I would try to
I
contact
think
your...
lady has maybe been sniffing the alchemy in the corner.
Sure, investigation check, scent-based, if you have any advantage for that.
Can you
Lady
check out
doesn't.
the alchemy? For
You're just, going
funsies.
to, you're just going to look at it? Yeah, sure, give me an investigation check.
Lady rolled a 5,
Okay.
which is a 1 on the die.
Okay. It smells
Potion.
funny.
It smells funny. Does it smell good?
It's like some people would think it smells good.
Does lady think it smells good?
Lady is on the fence. Lady is like, I get the appeal, but I wouldn't go out of my way to smell this.
Hmm. Lady takes a really light spectral tongue lick because I don't think Lady
So,
actually has a tongue.
It's in in vials and alchemy equipment. It's liquid going through that. It's not like there's not just an open potion.
Okay.
Oh wait, I could have tried it.
What did you get?
Is Arlen's son just a perfumer?
Hey, Gareth, what's the project you've been working on?
Oh, just trying to come up with different types of potions.
Oh, okay.
19.
With a 19, you get
It's a potion.
you get like an oaky smell that comes from this. But along with that oak smell, you get like juniper as well. And like the two of the smells mixed together is very odd. Can you give me a medicine check?
Just see what was that.
Just making whiskey in a real fucked up roundabout way.
So you guys have been drinking
Yeah.
whiskey gin,
It's gonna be a
Mushroom
5.
whiskey.
a whiskin. Okay. Yeah, then you have no idea what this would be. It's just, it
Win.
just smells interesting. But Gareth will
Win.
continue. Yeah, my aunt. Well, not really my aunt, I guess. She was kind of more like a like father's friend. I just called her aunt. She was a potion maker. So she
Sick.
kind of taught me a little bit before she had passed on. This was, a few hundred years ago, but
Is this some secret recipe, or is there a way we could get more information about it? This does seem interesting to me. I mean, I've tasted many, many different liquids, and my strange life on the sea.
Swan has a thing for drinking strange liquids. That's what he's trying to say.
Perhaps.
well, I do have one that I've been hoping would be tried in the field. Here, and he'll go underneath the alchemy equipment to a shelf where you see like there's a couple potions that are just kind of like lined up, and you see failure written in common on one shelf, and then success with a question mark. This is the one here.
I like the labeling. Did I see the labeling?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I like the labeling.
So he'll say, this is a potion of the Colossus. It basically gives you the effects of enlarge.
Oh god.
But
Or
to a
sure.
colossal
Sure.
state. But to a colossal state.
That's just the name I came up with. It might be a bit.
Oh, you're just gonna make me twice as large, not 6 times as large?
Unfortunately. Though, I don't think it stacks. Here, take 2 just in case, and he gives you 2.
Look, I got a flaming dog who'd probably be scary as hell, twice as large, if not 3 or 4 times as large.
It would be really
What?
funny though.
When I tested it on some willing, I spoke with them beforehand, rats. I did have a very large rat running around for a bit, but not very, very large.
Tempest becomes a giant ape. Tempest drinks 2 potion. Tempest becomes a giga ape.
Giga ape.
Yeah.
Sperm whale.
Oh god.
That's the noise it
Titan
makes.
whale.
That is exactly the noise it makes.
It's the fucking kraken. And squid.
As,
I will be
as
in
he
touch.
suffocates to death because, he's not underwater. I mean, they can't breathe on land technically, so
They can, but the weight of their body suffocates them. That's why they're in underwater, because it actually makes it so that their organs can.
if
sit
magic make
properly.
whale big, Magic probably is fine.
If
with
magic
breathing
can make
whale.
whale big, magic can make whale breathe.
Yes.
What if the whale drinks? What if a fish drinks a potions of water breathing?
What if I
Would it
cast...
drown or suffocate?
Yes.
What if I cast enlarge on a massive whale and then cast levitate?
Air whale.
Well,
We could make
Air
Aqua.
whale.
That's what
into
favorite things
Bison.
because it's just helpless. It's just doing its thing. Because levitate is the one where it's just like you can change your like positioning, like looking around, but you can't like.
It's just
You can change your up and down position, and then you can spin in like a perfect circle, like where you are. You can just rotate.
Yeah, you can't
Let-
like
let the
you
whale
can't, like,
spin.
go forward or backwards.
Yeah, or side to side.
The whale just spins.
Well, no, the whale would spin and then use its blowhole. So then,
Or the
Or
whale
a
would
crushing
spin.
action.
The whale
Oh,
would
God.
spin, and it would hit the ground with just the edge, and it would move forward, right, like rolling.
oh yeah, so the whale would edge.
Yeah, the whale would edge along the ground.
Whale edging a little bit.
Yeah, the whale would edge.
The whale's gonna
That's why it's a
skibbity
sperm
edge.
whale.
how about the whale is gonna eat him?
No, it's
Might
a
edge
sperm
back,
retention
maybe.
whale. It's a sperm retention whale.
Wait, so I really want an animation of this whale edging.
I don't.
Shoot.
2 potions in the bag.
Sorry,
Potions
I'm
in the bag.
I'm angry.
It's like, I'm angry. I'm pissed.
Celery. I need to remember this is a game.
You with the mayonnaise.
True.
We are slowly building up a celery compilation and a cashew compilation.
I love that so much. We have several parts to a mango compilation, though.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Easy.
Several.
Okay, so if you need anything, feel free to reach out. But I will be in touch once I have heard from some of my contacts. It may take a while, but I would try and get in touch with the Hornets before you get back to the islands. Try to, like, you can move up north, like northeast, but I wouldn't get to the islands yet. You may have to double back. That's all I'll say.
Interesting.
you.
We've been never one to shy away from a challenge, but I appreciate the warning.
And best of luck to all of you. I'm also glad that you broke away from whatever deal or contract you had with patches, as you call them.
Yeah, I don't know
I
if
am
calling
too,
it.
even though it wasn't really a
Yeah, I don't know if it's a deal. I mean, we did.
wasn't really a choice to get let go either.
We did a yeah, that is true. I think we were just kind of used and discarded. I'm still not fully convinced that we're discarded currently.
Yeah, so
I don't
phase
think
stuff.
so.
This is just phase stuff. I've got it.
Something tells me, for some reason, in some odd number of days, he's just gonna show up and say, "Oh, back into whatever I needed you to do, my sweet little nothings."
That'll be a you guys problem. I'm gonna be so for real.
See, that's the
You're
problem: is
stuck
you're
with
around us.
Unfortunately, so
You're
I mean,
around us too.
yeah.
you
but, like-
are a part of our ship right now. So if that
Part of the
does
ship,
end up
part of the crew.
happening, you're gonna probably have to deal with it, even if
I
not
don't know.
directly,
Yes, just not directly.
maybe.
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 To be honest with you.
Hopefully.
I genuinely don't know. Anything could happen at this point. The
Well,
past few
anyway,
months have been
um,
nonsense.
It was nice to meet you all. I'll get on that. and
A
Thank
pleasure to
you.
meet you too.
Appreciate it.
And he will walk you to the door.
We all stand and look back at the door frame and wave as he closes the door.
Bye.
You make your way outside of the gate, where you see that magic dome briefly drops before he immediately encloses it back in.
Open fires.
We're dead. Have pretty characters.
We're dead
He's like,
again.
what? He pulls out his AR-15 and ends us all.
Gets his 12 guy. 12
And we're dead.
goes,
Good
"Get
game,
the
everybody.
fuck out of the property."
Get off my
Hippity
lawn!
hoppity. Hippity hoppity, get off of my fucking property.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
So we go find contact with the Hornets.
Contact with the Hornets.
You get a message back from Abraham.
Hmm.
I'll put you in touch with Tugil. She'll be in touch soon.
How? I want to say how, but no.
You messaged
We
Abraham.
sent a message.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry about it. I'm
It's
wondering.
fine.
See how she
Our
gets the
brains are
contact
all
with
over
us.
the place.
It's gonna be funny.
Okay, so are you guys doing anything else in Seameat while you're here, or do you just want to pack up and head out?
Okay,
You remember
question. Are we
item
wanted in
shop?
Steamy?
You are
No, we're
wanted
not.
in the
No.
Empire.
But
Mm.
specifically in town.
Time
are
has
we...
passed. Time has passed enough where your wanted posters have reached here now. They
Damn.
hadn't before. You
Mhm.
kind of outran them, but
I
What's
don
your-
my really cool mask that Swan gave
Yeah.
me, and
yeah.
I want to specifically look for the posters.
Yes, please. Grab our posters.
Just
I wanna-
saying,
I
don't
you
think Rise
do
has
have
one yet.
somebody that is not wanted.
True,
Actually,
you
wait.
do.
Wait a
I just
minute.
want
At
to
least someone
No,
who's
disguise
I
myself.
take that back. No, he is actually. He
You're really
very much
sneaky,
is.
though.
Disguise
Okay.
myself in
You're
a disguise.
sneaky, though.
true. Okay, so you guys head into town, and you get to where the guard post is, like the guard house, I guess, jailhouse, whatever. Outside is a wanted board, and you see like it's split. Like there's local wanted, and then there's like Empire's most wanted, and you see Abraham, you see Vance, you see all of the pirate lords for sure.
Yep.
And then you just see the Corvid.
It just says the Corvid.
Any
Crew of the
photo
Corvid.
or drawing, I guess.
How bad is the drawing? I need to know this.
Yeah.
So it says crew of the Corvid. It gives a description of each of you,
Okay.
other than Do. And then it's just a picture of your Jolly Roger.
Nice.
Mm. Who's around?
No one in particular. They're just like townsfolk going about. Couple guards like here and there, but like it's a small town.
Okay, I think Sid is going to like look around and then like feign like looking at it and being like, "Oh," like like he might have some sort of recognition or whatever, and then like take the poster off from the
Ooh.
Like you're putting on a show.
yeah.
Give me a performance.
Yeah, like-
Gotta- Yeah, you're learning the bard skills of performance over here.
Is anybody helping me?
Hey,
do it.
bard.
I mean, you're also wearing a mask. Like you're. No, it doesn't help that much.
I'm sneaky. I'll
Hard.
do it.
I can't help him. There's no point in me helping him. I mean, he's doing that on his own.
How would if anyone is helping?
How would you be
help?
helping me?
Yeah.
Because I got a.
I mean, I could give him bardic inspiration.
You could.
I'll just do that.
D6 or D8.
I have no way that I could help.
I'll just, strum my violin and go like,
Is it a D8?
it's a D8. It's a D8.
Could have had a D8.
Donde
How
might
could
be
you
great.
help?
Rise definitely couldn't.
Donde está?
I have a +0.
Nice.
Where are my
Okay.
peanuts?
Okay. 15.
Damn.
Well, cheeky 15.
Yeah, you know, it was mostly because of Swan. I rolled a 7 on the inspiration.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Wait, you rolled an 8?
Rip, dude. All right. So let's see if these guards are perceptive, brah.
This
Raw.
doesn't
Are
go
they frat
wrong.
bros?
I'll whisper to Sid. It goes wrong. Let me speak to.
I have a product I'm looking to sell them.
No,
Dick
no,
pills.
not this time.
Can
Fantasy dick
can dude
pill.
distract the guards?
Only do
Okay,
that if things
so
go wrong.
Here's what
Oh, fuck
happens.
this.
You make this loud gasp. My word. And no one pays attention to you or gives a fuck.
Yeah, I take the poster and I roll it up and I put it in my pocket and walk away.
Okay. You do that. No one stops you. I roll the 4.
Oh, damn. They were
Ow.
not perceptive at all.
These guards
They're
suck,
kind of
dude.
stupid. They're kind of dumb.
I don't know. I want to go back to the ship. I don't know if anybody wants to do anything before we get back to the ship.
I mean, is there like anything we need, anything we want to see while we're still here? Because we have been here before, but I don't know if we want to. I don't know if there's anything specifically that we need or want to look for while we're here.
Mm.
Um,
wanna
You
rob
guys discuss
anywhere?
that. I need to grab something real quick.
do you say that?
Sure.
I think Lady would look at you, like with like recognition.
Just like,
And,
I
like-
understand. I get it.
Yeah. You think Lady is in agreement that we should rob somewhere?
Heck
And
yeah.
Lady is smarter than most of us.
I don't think this is the town we want to get on our bats.
Sid looks at you after you said that and says, "Wow, there's no wanted poster in our name."
That's so true.
Exactly. If there's a town where we want to, you know, you do whatever you want, really.
I don't know. I feel like I
wouldn't be
could
very
get away
helpful
with
to
it
steal
though.
something.
Honestly.
Okay.
Was there a wanted poster of Dew on the board by chance?
That yeah.
No.
No.
Nice.
So not.
Oh
a,
wait, how much
an
was the
Empire
wanted?
Most
Was there like a price set for the Corvid?
Yes.
How expensive
was.
are we?
So you guys currently are at a whopping full 50,000 gold for capture.
Nice.
Nice.
But only
Dead or alive?
30,000. Only 30,000 if you're dead.
You want us alive?
We
Oh,
want
wait,
those
no.
You know-
two numbers to be the same.
Math.
We want the dead or alive status.
Boys, we should probably keep cyanide pills on us.
Point.
I feel like at some point we should do a silly little heist and get more money.
Hmm.
I
See how
mean, our
much we can
piracy
rack
is
up.
gonna get us up there anyway, considering we're kind of fucking with the Empire.
Oh, no,
Just
no, no, I
saying.
know.
No, it's the ship.
Could turn you in and then they'll kill people and then get you back after we get the money.
Don't get this
just
far.
saying.
We can mess with the Empire. we just
Money
can't steal
laundering.
the ship.
Dan,
Just
on
add
our, way
another
back,
thing to the list.
on our way back to the ship, is there any ships that like are fancy rich person ship? Like
Yeah,
some rich guy's yacht. What super yachts are in the harbor?
There's not really like a super yacht.
Which
Um,
Russian oligarchs have yachts
Look
in the
for-
harbor?
Look for like Empire. what I would do instead is go ask the people if there's, you know, a big rich empire asshole that lives close. Because I don't want to steal somebody that's, you know, a legitimate businessman.
Yeah. You gotta steal
Well,
from the
So,
assholes.
as you guys kind of
Yeah.
like, look out into the harbor, you don't see any like big rich person ships. There are a bunch of merchant ships though, one of which looks weirdly familiar.
No way.
Oh, I know
Those
what
are
we're
the
robbing.
ones still stoken. It's not with the ring. We stole this ring.
Yeah, we
Oh.
stole his whole ass fucking ship, dude. What do you think the core of it is?
Wanna rob the ship?
Yeah, we want his ship.
Bet. I can drive a boat.
Rice can.
Perfect. It's settled. You can drive a boat. It's all good. Dan, I just saw a look of horror on your face.
Nothing I can do at this point. I've already set this in motion.
Are there any guards in front of like the dock? In front of
Now
the
I just
ship?
need to know if you guys remember this guy's name or not.
Fuck all. I know he like works for a big family or something. Turtles? Is that it? Is it a turtle ring or is it a whale? Is it a
Well,
the whale? Yeah. It's the big whale.
he is
The
the whale.
Sterling.
He's big whale.
His ship is called the Sterling. And the Ranger is his escort ship.
Was his escort ship before you guys
Was.
crippled
Yeah.
Oh, we stole the blue jay. Am I dumb?
We stole the Blue Jay, yeah, no, but his big ship was called the Sterling. And his escort ship was called the Ranger, which we destroyed it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Nice.
You do see the Sterling in the harbor. Next to it is a very decked out ship with a holy symbol as the figurehead.
Which
Hmm.
Which holy
This-
symbol?
This being the god Lathander.
okay.
And you see written on the side in Celestial, which you can make out a little bit.
Talks about pickles.
No, it says the
Pickles.
paladin.
Okay.
Okay.
It would have been cooler if it was named
Or the
Pickle.
pickle.
No, it's actually or the gherkin.
Oh, nice. So
Oh, Dew would be able to read that too.
True.
Hot.
do they
forgot you speak
seem to
Celestial.
be working together? Like
Yeah.
how close are they docked? And,
So,
like...
okay. There are certain groups of people who are typical adventurers that all have kind of titles that are given throughout the land. Cleric, bard, fighter, ranger, paladin. Seems that this guy has a theme for his escort ships.
Okay, so I think Sid would sit. Maybe is there like a bench in the harbor that he could sit and just kind of observe for a little while?
Yeah, for sure.
I think he's just casually sitting. I think he's wearing the mask, and I think Lady is kind of maybe behind the bench.
The mask
So like
and the
Lady's
hat.
not. Yeah, in the hat, and
Cool hat.
Lady's behind the bench, so she's not like immediately obvious.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he would just sit and observe and watch for the crew of the Paladin, and see if like there's a captain-like figure who like maybe comes off the ship at some point.
Yeah, give me a perception check. What's everyone else doing while that's happening?
I wanna assist Sid because if the captain gets off the ship and he has two, like, I don't know, he leaves probably people to, look out for the ship, I want to go talk to those guys. Of course, if Sid is willing to do something about that ship. I mean, we try to, I don't know, do something with the paladin. Sink it, steal it, commandeer.
Dew is also sitting and watching, I think.
Steal it, commandeer it.
Yeah. But yeah,
So, perception check from everybody? Question.
I have an idea.
Yeah, we'll do that. Sink it, steal it, commandeer it.
Is it site based?
Yes, it is site-based. Good job.
Plus 9 to perception.
Did anyone get that I was trying to do a harder, better, faster, stronger reference with the...
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just make sure that
Perception, I
didn't go over
have a
everyone's head.
plus
21.
21.
Oh
24?
shit!
Nice.
Does 24 hit then? Oh wait, we're not.
You guys watch for a little bit. All of you. Kind of keeping an eye out, looking around.
Oh, hang on, wait, I gotta roll for lady. Wait.
Oh, yeah.
She's plus 5.
That's pretty good.
21.
No shit.
Nice.
Yeah, I rolled a 16 for her. It's just 21, yeah.
I'm gonna roll for Axel. Bad. Okay.
Bad roll.
So,
Which is not surprising.
well, so you guys are all there, hanging out, watching, checking stuff out. You see that there is a captain-like figure on the Paladin who does not leave. Seems to be very persistent on staying on board. There are crew members who are kind of like coming and going, but anytime that they get onto the ship, they're searched, like thoroughly. And then those who are coming back have like supplies. There's about I'd say it's a group of 3 every time that leave, and then come back with supplies. From the Sterling, you see that there are individuals who are dressed very similarly to the ones who are on the Paladin, who are now on the Sterling. There are no passengers on the Sterling this time, and it just seems to be filled with cargo. Like, it is, like, weighed down in the water.
So here's what I'm thinking. Quick thing, is it inappropriate to ask a captain of a ship to get on his ship? Like, I know us pirates, we have
I think
our
if you
creed
would
and we
ask
must...
for permission, right? Ask for permission to board.
Will I look like a pirate if I ask a captain to get aboard?
You don't really look like a pirate, Spawn. No offense. You don't really look like a
Well,
pirate very much.
Not badly, I mean, I will dress just as I wish to. I would
It's
like
fair.
to... I know most people, I mean, I know they come in groups of 3, but I'm assuming they know their people. Does it look like they know their people then? Are they expecting those people to come back?
24, it seems that, like, yeah, they know who's going in and out.
Okay.
No.
It seems that they have learned from possible stories that have been told about a certain group.
So I think the face of all of the previous shenanigans have been Sid
I know
And
I can.
Tempest.
I know I can get onto that
and
ship.
Tempest. And
Tempest
could
was like
totally get
very.
onto that ship.
Yeah, you. Yeah,
It
Dude,
also
we
Dude
might
depends
get
on
could
which
so
one.
sneak onto the ship.
It depends on which
Dude.
one like you guys are trying to do stuff with, like, because there is the Paladin, but there's also the Sterling.
we're talking
I
about
mean,
the
like, if
Paladin
we-
right now.
yeah, paladin.
We sink the
Okay.
paladin and then like rob the Sterling. I don't know.
But I'd be careful about the Sterling.
Oh.
Yeah, we have to continue to torture this guy for years. to
Yeah, yeah, that's also very funny. We can just sink every of his escort ships. He'll never feel safe.
The whale remembers.
I can't wait till he has the barbarian, and it's just like a bunch of like fucking angry dudes on a boat that are like, nobody get on my ship. Fuck you.
Okay, here's the thing.
You just walk too like a little too close and just get the shit beaten out of you.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, I can go meet them up front. If while I do that, there's a way for you to sneak onto the ship,
Mm.
Could still
go
do
on the
that.
water, get somewhere. Maybe there's
No.
something to climb. I don't know.
Swan, here's an angle I'm thinking about. What if you are quite interested in the history of the paladin and its captain? Is the captain a paladin of some kind? What is the
Is
deity?
everybody on the
worship?
ship a paladin?
Is everybody exactly? These are all things that
Nothing
are quite
into here.
interesting to you as a bard. This concept is quite interesting. You are thinking about starting a ship called the Bard, where they're all bards on the ship.
It was for my stories, of course. As I go to the bars, I'm looking for stories to tell people. I'm traveling across the world. Story of a ship filled with paladins and their heroic adventure seems like a great idea. I like it.
I like
Dax
it.
agrees.
Picasso.
I like it, Picasso.
I like it, Picasso. All right.
That is Dax, right?
Yeah, that's Dax.
He
Oh my
agrees.
gosh, kitty. Hello, kitty.
So many kitties.
What's the other cat's
All
name?
right.
I blank on it.
Armin.
Armin did the stare at you from the hallway thing again.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a... How much of this ship can we see? Like, is the dock allowing us to see both sides of the ship? Or is the ship
From
docked
where
in a
you're
way where...
from where you're seated, so like the dock is set up where ships can pull in parallel to where the land is.
Oh, okay. So, like, we can't really see the back of it.
You can't see one side of it. Well, I'll say that they are
yeah,
oriented where they like you see their starboard side.
Okay.
Oh wait, the ship.
I don't know if you can get on.
The Sterling is loaded down, like completely.
It is weighed down.
What if Dew could get on the underside and make it spring a leak?
How? I have shatter.
No, it's got to be way more. It's got to be way
Yeah,
more subtle than that.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, wait. Did
We have the thing
Tim
to make
send me-
holes? Wait, we have the stone
no.
of cutting.
Yes. I think we have 2 charges on that too. If it's going through a softer material like wood.
Like wood? Stone of cutting their
Wait,
ass!
Stone or sword? Sorry.
No.
Stone, it's a rock, you make a circle and falls off.
Because Dan was like,
Right.
"Oh yeah, you guys are gonna totally use this in the like sewer grate to remove it," and we just like I think Rise just ripped the
Didn't.
sewer grate off.
Yeah.
Stone of cutting's a great thing.
I could totally use that stone and just make a couple holes, you know?
This is a wonderful idea, too. Okay, so here's the thing. I think that we convince this fellow on the Paladin that maybe being an escort of the Sterling is bad luck, and that we possibly had the opportunity to turn his fortunes around. We've heard that the Sterling has had nothing but bad luck, terrible luck.
Okay.
And then, if he were to seek us out later on, it's possible that the Paladin could become part of a prosperous group who, is all about the fairness and treatment of others. Is one wishes to be treated. We have a sort of golden rule, you might call it.
What crimes are we committing?
Yes.
Sinking a ship.
Let's just let it play out, and so Axel can experience it in real time.
Yeah, true. That
True.
can be
I'm
funny.
okay with that. All right.
What's
You
your
can sit on the
perception
bench or
modifier, by
sit
the
and
way?
sit.
Mine?
Yeah.
P,
14?
4%.
A passive perception?
No.
Your perception modifier.
No.
Perception mod.
Like your perception skill modifier.
Bonus would be the word.
That is
Plus
gonna
4.
be a wisdom, you
Cool,
know.
you got a 9
Plus
then on your perception,
4.
so you don't see shit.
I'm just
Yeah, you don't-
distracted elsewhere, I guess. Okay.
Which
Understood.
tracks as to why.
No,
you
yeah,
don't
it
know what's
does.
going on.
Hmm.
All right. I think.
Okay, so this is gonna have to be a rolling plan, right? I mean,
Mhm.
Yeah.
it's too bad. It's too
I'm
bad
with
Pharaoh's off doing whatever Pharaoh needed to do, because it'd be easy to convince a paladin with another paladin, right?
Although they worship different
Hmm.
deities.
It's all the same religious type.
Oh yeah, they're
don't
all the same
know.
religion. it's
Yeah,
all
yeah.
the same thing.
Wait, so
if
which
only
ship
real
am I
life-
sinking?
The big fat one.
The big one.
The one that's way
We're
down.
sink-
Got it. Got it.
We're sinking the big one.
Oh,
Got it. Got it.
Axel, the one thing that Rise definitely sees and understands is that
Oh no.
the ship that they've noticed is the Sterling, owned by the whale.
Merchant ship.
The whale, like the merchant, like.
This poor guy, dude. This poor fucking guy, dude.
He
We just
sucks.
have it
Oh,
out for
I
him
guess.
specifically.
He spends all of his money like on microtransactions. I don't care about him.
It's fuck that guy in particular, you know.
Yes.
I'm gonna say that Tempest and the others are on the Corvid ready to go
Yeah.
because they
Yeah.
know that like
Thank you.
they'll,
We need an
they'll
escape
like
plan.
Tempest will be spotted for sure.
Yeah. Sid can only be a mastermind here.
What? Yeah. What am I
Sid-
trying to? What am I trying to get from the paladin? Track him?
Story. Yeah, a story,
Story.
and then convince him to like
I'm just
you.
gonna
you
watch. Rise
okay,
is not
so
paying attention, but
It's
I,
to
the player
turn
behind Rise,
against
is
the
just
Sterling,
watching.
kind of.
yeah, I think you're okay. Swan.
Distracting
is
the
your-
paladins.
Distraction and also the attempt to sway
Recruit?
them to join the our cause.
Yeah.
You know,
the
the
golden
more
rule.
yeah, the more that sail under our banner, you know, the stronger we are. And honestly, in a much more prosperous way than you can here, you know.
Mhm.
I think you could feasibly convince them that you're quite a convincing fellow, I do have to say. Your job is to cut a bunch of holes in the bottom of that ship.
So, how big can I make these holes with this stone?
5 foot.
Is
hole.
there a limit?
Is it a magic item?
No, it's literally just like a thing I made up.
Yeah, we forgot about it.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just the stone of cutting. It has 2 charges. It takes 1 charge to go through wood. And you can make a 5 foot hole.
Yeah, and we never
Okay.
used it, so we have 2 charges, so you can make 2 holes.
And then
Two 5 foot hole?
like it's done after that.
Yeah.
Doesn't recharge, it's just tapped out.
Where do you suggest I make the holes? Like, obviously
On the bottom?
of the ship, but like,
One
should
at the
I make
bottom?
them in the same like area, or should I make them on different
Hmm.
sides?
Here's what I think you should do. Well, we have two. You have 2 options. You can do one in the front and one in the bow and one in the stern, and that would make the whole ship sink as one, right? If you put 2 in the stern, then it would tip upwards and probably be quite funny as everybody falls off the ship or something stupid like that, right? But the problem with that is that it will be noticed much, 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 much quicker.
Oh, but it would be so funny.
See, my thought process was
Time
like
out.
do one
Spud's
of
in
like
chat.
the lowest.
Spud.
Uh-oh.
They met Arlen's son. And inside of his house, I want you to know, immortalized
Alright.
on the wall,
The butt rod.
there's the immovable butt rod is on display.
Dominable butt rod.
I just wanted
Yup.
I wanted you to know. That was worth interrupting.
Yeah.
for.
My idea was do one hole at the very, very bottom. Or do one at the very bottom. It'll start filling up, and then you do one on like a higher deck. So as the ship is sinking, all of a sudden it gets a second hole, and fills up more.
Thank you, Yoda.
But
Idea.
which end do we want to go for? Is the real question.
This is your guys' thing. I'm letting you do that.
I think it'd be really funny if it tipped.
So if it's the front, we know it works for the Titanic. I mean,
The Titanic.
the Titanic. from Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay, so that's really funny. Did you do that on purpose?
What?
Name it that flute?
Titania, Nick?
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, yeah, well... reminded me
Titania
of a
is the
Warframe.
name.
Reminded me of a
Titania is the
Warframe
name
character.
of like one of the archfey.
That makes sense.
Yeah, one of Dan gods.
That makes a lot of sense. And you know what?
She's from like folklore.
Yeah, true.
The one thing I do have to say is if you do them in a separate spot, it must be on a not flat surface, correct? Because if it's on a flat surface, the problem being is that it will the hole won't. It's like a moon pool. You ever seen a moon pool before?
No.
It's like in the bottom of a boat. You can have a big flat hole because the water won't come in because the surface tension and the way like it all works. So you got to make sure it's at an angle, right? So on one of the like a little bit of an angle.
The ship's curved. It's fine.
Yeah.
Do it on a curveball.
Yeah.
I like the wall, like genuinely.
Look, and now I would love to play a more direct role, but I think I have to be supporting because in the last 2 capers involving the stupid ass ship, I was probably right in the very front, and I think I'm a very recognizable fellow.
I think we've definitely got this. You know what? How about, do you figure out 2 places that look pretty damn good for holes, and just cut them.
Sometimes
You know
ships,
what? Fair enough. I'll
sometimes
just
ships
go
are better with
it.
holes.
Everything's better with holes.
You're just
I
handsy.
would
Sorry,
have said
handy.
the same. We know we are handsy, so. Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it.
Regret inviting me yet, Dan? Do you regret yet? You should.
You should. You absolutely should.
Let's get this bread. That's what I'm saying.
Let's go cut some holes.
Game face on. Let's go talk to the people at the entrance of the paladin.
Okay. So it's just you going, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. You walk up. You see that there are 2 guards that are standing by in full plate armor. Both of them have a shield and a spear, and they are standing at attention. As you approach, you see that their spears cross, and the one on the right will speak, saying, "Halt! No outsiders." You also see, real quick, on the shield and also around his neck, very plainly showing, there is a symbol of Lathander.
Okay.
On both of them.
I wouldn't say I'm an outsider. I mean, I've heard stories of Lathander and the paladins that have been roaming the seas. And a bard such as myself from this town, stories like yours don't come around that often. I was trying to see if I could speak to your captain.
They kind of look at each other. One of them will kind of like grab the spear in his shield hand and then point back at someone. You can tell casting a message. Hold here. An individual will come out of the captain's quarters. This person just kind of seems to be like a scribe of some kind. Like no one of really big import. And they'll stand behind the guards. Hi, what can I do for you?
Is your captain not around?
Captain's busy. He's always busy.
I was starting to run out of ideas. See, I've been at this tavern here in Seamead for a little while, and telling stories has been getting... Same stories have been getting old. I can tell the people, their attention, the way I keep their attention is not good. And when I heard you guys were, in town, I was trying to see if the captain had some new stories, perhaps good material. You know, it's good for the public relations, people to know your story.
Give me a persuasion roll.
The C'est persuasion.
Yes.
Dan,
Uh,
check your DMs.
Okay. That is a 27.
Well, I mean, I keep all of our stories written down. I could share some with you.
I don't want, to hurt you or anything. Staying here in the front of the ship, hot sun, standing up. Is there a place we could sit down, discuss? Maybe have a drink? I mean, if you guys have, I don't
The scribe will kind of like look up.
Are
at
you
the,
straight edge?
Scribe will kind of look up at the guard, who will look back down at him. On the deck. We'll bring a table out. Nothing else, though.
All right.
He'll point back again, casting message, and you see that two of the ship workers just bring like a small table out of the captain's quarters with 2 chairs, and a a bottle, like a glass bottle, like.
All right.
Kinda like that.
Nice.
With water in it and 2 glasses.
All right.
All right. What kind of stories are you looking for? And as that begins,
Yeah.
do. What'd you get on your stealth check?
24.
Okay. All right.
Pretty
You
cool.
slip into the water and begin swimming. You have breathing.
I don't have any. Yeah, I can breathe underwater, and my movement speed is the same as on
Okay.
land.
So you start just kind of like moving through the water. I don't even think I don't consider you wouldn't be able to swim like that, because that's not how swimming would work. So you just kind of are pushing the water past you almost, and it's just kind of listening to you and helping you move. You get
Dude, the water
to-
listens to you? What the fuck?
Aquaman ain't got shit on you. So you get to the ship, and you have the stone of cutting. Where are you going first?
You
I
know
will
what?
say
I'm gonna
you're
follow.
You're about 45 feet away from the shore. Just for
Okay. I'm gonna go with Axel's suggestion. So, we're gonna do a hole at the very bottom, on a little curved part at the very bottom, on the stern.
Okay. All right. So water, right?
Mhm.
It wants to be where it isn't.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And when something is pushing on water very heavily, it really wants to be where it isn't.
Mhm.
So this ship that was maybe, because it's a shallower
Mm-hmm.
port, maybe 15 to 20 feet from the bottom of the ocean, just starts sinking real fast. This is a very large 5-foot hole that you have punched into this heavily
It's
weighed down thing.
It's a human-sized hole. This is
This is a human, if you think about how 5 feet, it's 1 axle by 1 axle.
I am 5 feet tall, so it is a
2 axles
me-sized
across.
hole.
Yeah, you could
Oh,
say
yeah.
that if you put axle on an axle, that it would.
Damn
Yeah.
it.
Take
Yeah.
axle, put an axle, rotate.
Yeah.
Axle and then an X on an axle.
So here's Axel, here's Roxas. Sora's
Ah.
in here somewhere.
Coming to
Haha.
Steam in next
Kyrie's
month.
Here. I'm sorry, Axel. That's the first time I've ever made that joke. That I have ever
Yeah,
made that joke.
I give you
Axel-
that. I will give you
Axel-
that.
When I first played
So-
Kingdom Hearts, I wished my name was Axel.
I didn't.
And
When
you're
I
really
picked
leaning into
Axel,
it with the red hair too.
that was
Yeah.
not purposeful. Genuinely, that was not purposeful.
Uh-huh.
I completely forgot that his name was Axel. I was just like, oh yeah, the red-haired villain from Kingdom Hearts or something. That's all I knew. And then it was just
He's
like,
A villain.
Misunderstood.
wait. I also
He's
get
an
confused with
anti-villain,
Crowley
okay.
because of
Yeah,
the red
actually,
hair now.
yeah, that's actually true. He is an anti-villain. He does villainous things, but in a good way.
I will give you that much. You haven't made that joke yet, so.
Anyway, so you watch this. You almost have to like move out of the way because this shit starts coming down in like no time. You wait a little bit as it starts to go down, and you cut the other hole. In the meantime,
Cut the
he-
other hole and then start getting the fuck out of
Well,
it.
yeah. So we'll get to when that happens. So like in the as
Okay.
you're like swimming up there and like this other story is now being told, or the story's being told. He's like, and that's when we went out and there was like a group of I've never been sure on how to pronounce this. Sahwagin, Sogid, shark people, like shark people, and they were harassing this little like coastal town that's kind of like it's near Malvarin, kind of, but not really because it's it's on an
I want
island.
to I want to start like putting my hand like on my mask and being like, this is taking a while. Like, I'm sorry, your storytelling is you're
Dog shit.
so
You
kind of
suck at telling stories.
Yeah.
You fucking
Listen.
suck, dude.
He'll sigh. I know.
It's
My mom always
It's
said I was
okay.
very long-winded, but she said if she could read that she would have liked my writing, because other people said that they would like my writing.
from
But my
what I
mom
can
always
see.
said that I wasn't very good at writing.
Oh,
and,
listen,
like,
you don't have.
I
Oh
wasn't very good
no!
at orating my stories to her. And in
You
her
should
final
take a
days,
break.
I didn't get a chance to tell her
Oh,
about the
no.
story that I had.
Here, I'll. Wait, do I have a
Yeah,
silver
let's
laying
shoot.
around? Please tell me. I have a silver laying around. I'll just pass him a silver. Be like,
No,
probably
I
a-
can't take charity. Just
It's not
donate it to
charity.
the Temple of the Thunder.
will is there one on board? I could.
I have to go. As that happens, the second hole is cut, and one of the guards, who's at the dock, will call out, "Captain, the Sterling!" And the captain
I
will
was
say,
gonna.
"Huh? Men, at arms! We must get everyone off board."
What does captain? Do I see the captain? Or is he just speaking from his chamber?
He's speaking from like the wheel.
Okay. Oh, he's at the wheel. Oh, damn.
Yeah, he's like up there on the poop deck.
You know,
The poop deck.
Yeah, on the little poopy
Damn.
deck.
do it
Dan,
with-
all right, from the
shore.
dock. Yeah, from the shore. Can I see any Navy ships?
I will say yes, but
But they're far away.
they're further away. They're like just kind of like patrolling the sea, like around sea meat, but they're not at sea meat. Does that make sense?
Okay, so if I'm looking out, is that like they're visible within distance, but like not?
They're visible the same way that like it's not like ship on the horizon far. You know? It's
Mhm.
more like somewhere in between it being close
You can,
enough
like,
for you to
see
see.
the boat, but you can't see the people.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good way to put it. You can see the boat, you can't see the people, but it's not like far on the horizon.
You can't see the boat for the people.
No, you can see the boat, not the people.
Yeah. Just not fucking detail oriented, dude. Sorry.
So, if you're looking at it, I'm trying to think of like an example that's not ocean related. Okay. It's like when you're on one side of Niagara Falls
Mm-hmm.
and you look across to Canada. You can see like the vague shape of people,
Okay.
but like you can't like make out any details of them. But like you could see larger things like buildings and stuff like that.
Okay. Can
Like,
we do a
that's
little
kind of the-
flashback?
It's kind of the distance. Yeah, we could do a little flashback. So at what point do
Okay.
you want a flashback?
It's me and Tempest. Like after I got this ring of spell storing. And I just want him to put polymorph in the ring of spell storing, which he had already
Oh,
DM'd me his
no.
spell list.
Okay.
Hey, Yoda, you have another clip to get for that compilation.
Quick question. Do we abort the whole getting them on our side idea? Would I have time to like quickly cast message on Sid and be like, should we abort?
Yes.
Okay. Sid, are we aborting the get them on our side idea? I think it's pretty late now. They're seeing a ship sink.
I think you get back. That's your call. I say still go for it, but I like to push things over the edge.
Okay, because how does message I can like just speak freely, or is it one sentence?
Speak freely.
Okay. Because I kind of want to, you know.
You basically just need to point in the general direction that the person's in. So.
So I have this friend of mine called Goose. He's a little pseudo dragon. Limited telepathy is pretty funny because like, how do you think someone would feel if you just bombarded them with 15 different emotions continuously? All you do is just go like, you're happy, you're sad, you're depressed, you're scared, you're fucking in love, you're everything, dude. All of the emotions.
The thing, like the actual representation of screaming, crying, sobbing, coming.
Yeah,
Hissing,
all of
shit.
them. Yeah, yeah.
Hissing, shitting, incoming. Yeah.
I'm
You
like,
know.
I'm just. I'll keep that for later, but I think limited telepathy is pretty funny coming from a summon.
I hate this game.
You can really just fuck up someone real good.
Oh yeah.
Okay, no, I won't do that. I'll try to see what happens with the captain. I'll let the things go as they go. Goose will just fly around the sky.
Okay. So you see that a good number of the men-at-arms have started moving towards the Sterling. So like there's like a connected dock between the two ships.
Mhm. Oh.
And they make their way over to there, including the guards that were at the entranceway. Sid,
Yep.
what you doing, buddy?
Sydney? Am I still on there? Like nobody really gave a shit about me?
Nope.
I'm
Other
with-
things are happening. They haven't.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Nobody's probably paying attention to you on the Paladin, right? They're all like, "Oh, it's Sterling sinking."
Yeah.
The ship we're literally sent here to protect is sinking. Oh fuck.
You know, Sid, come on
Okay.
in. Come on.
So here's the question, right? So, is everybody vacating the Paladin right now to get onto the dock to get over to the Sterling?
Not everyone. Captain's still staying on the ship, and then there are workers who are staying on the Paladin. But like a lot of the men-at-arms are going over there.
Oh.
Are you good?
My door just busted open, and I didn't see if like Finn walked in or if someone else walked in. Anyway. Hi, Dax.
He's a little creepy guy.
I love
He's just
him
a little
very much.
guy.
Yeah,
He's just a little guy.
little creeper.
Oh man.
What? He wants to play. He wants to play D&D too.
Yeah. Actually,
He-
our friends just got Haley this game called Magical Kitties, which we played last night with Haley DMing,
that's
which
cute.
was very fun. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Do I have permission to do what I'm about to do? Crew.
You know,
Um, Did you send
yeah.
it in the secret chat that you totally don't have?
what
we
secret
don't
chat?
have a secret chat.
You literally sent me a
We
a
Good
abandoned-
picture.
idea to have a secret chat. We should.
We
probably have
abandoned
one,
that
but-
a while ago.
Oh,
You sent
that.
me a
yeah.
picture of the secret chat.
That was a
What do you-
DM.
I saw multiple people in it.
Yeah, it was a DM. You can have multiple people in the
Group
DM.
DMs
dude.
are a thing.
That's what I'm talking about
Yeah.
with the secret chat.
We don't have a group DM.
I'm
We
not
haven't
in
really
that DM.
used
That was
that
just for that
anymore.
moment.
Yeah.
Was it though?
Oh.
I
Yeah,
never
yeah,
got
we
an
had a
invite
couple
to
different
group
plans.
Chat.
I feel
Yeah.
gaslit.
What?
This is not very girl boss.
I never got invited to a group chat.
You're right. It's not girl
so-
boss because if we were girl bosses, we would gatekeep,
Be gatekeeping
gaslight.
it. Yeah.
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 It
Exactly.
would be gaslighting and gatekeeping.
You
it
know,
from you.
I say go for it.
Okay.
I say I want to start bombarding the captain with many emotions.
I'm kind of with Swan's idea. I kind of want to see what that does.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because with the thing that you need for the other idea, we might need.
All right. Sidebar. Well,
That's
this is
great.
all going down. Okay, Rise. So here's my thought. I have this stupid ring that lets me polymorph, right? So if I take because Tempest blessed me with one of his polymorphs for a day ago. So here's the thing. I can polymorph into a whale. I just need some way to attach myself to the ship as a whale. And we can have a free ship. If you
Do
have
we
a,
have a way to do that?
here's what I thought. You take one of them potions, right? And you just use your brute strength to hold on.
The what?
And this is why we aren't allowed shopping days. And this is why we aren't allowed to walk around town freely.
Now here's the thing. Swan on board is talking about how it's a terrible idea to be around the Sterling. That ship is fully ass cursed. And then your ship just takes off into the blue without anybody dropping the sails. The anchor's still supposed to be down.
Dan, if you can cut to me whenever they're
Starting a
done with their
fucking
part.
ghost story about this cursed ship. You know what? You've sold me. I like this.
Okay, look, all we gotta do is get in the water and just quietly off to the side. I'm gonna have Lady head to the Corvid and
Unless
tell them
Dan
to just
vetoes
fucking
this idea.
leave. maybe Duke can join Lady going to the Corvid.
Thank you. For
Swan,
the sub,
you and me.
Sully.
We'll take this boat.
Okay, Dan, if I can, look at the captain's reaction to him being bombarded with feeling.
Is there
If
a
I can
saving
try-
throw?
No, it's just telepathy. It's like casting message, but worse.
What is this spell?
It's just an ability that pseudo dragons have. It's limited telepathy.
Oh my god. Dan is just awestruck
Like
at this.
I don't know. It's the pseudo dragon can magically communicate simple ideas, emotions, and images telepathically with any creatures within 100 feet.
Okay, so wait, you are going through your pseudo dragon familiar and using your persuasion skill to give this guy all these fucking crazy emotions with telepathy, just conveying emotions.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's
Oh my god. This
Weird.
is a disaster.
Because realistically, you're rolling like persuasion or performance or something, right? So
I don't know. Whatever it is. Or
You're just
like, it's-
basically like you are crowding this guy's mind with fucking thoughts.
see the thing.
Would that be
yeah,
like
exactly.
intimidation? I don't know.
That's the thing. It's like
I feel like
A
it's an attack
pseudo-dragon-
roll. Like,
yeah, like a pseudo dragon can speak to people, so they said, oh, let's give it like some way to communicate. But when you can send emotions to someone else, that's insane.
It's like a magical gaslight, like genuinely. It's
Yeah.
magical emotional
This is-
manipulation.
this is-
Legitimately.
This is just us being fucky with the rules. There is no way in the Wizards of the Coast was like, this is how this is supposed to work. But
is
this
not
totally
weird.
fucking makes sense,
Yeah.
You give an inch will take a mile kind of a thing.
right? Because
Yeah.
Yeah.
you have the pseudo dragon as your familiar, and you can take over the familiar and therefore use their abilities, right?
Mm.
but you keep your mental stats.
Yeah.
I fucking hate this game.
This is why I couldn't become a
This is
DM
absurd.
because I feel like we would go through we would have to deal with this and I couldn't
Look-
think myself out of a spot like that.
Although it's not fun for him right now, I'd like to stop it for a second, and I'd like to try to imitate the feeling that he's feeling. Like I try to imitate him, and then go like once I'm done imitating him, go like, Captain, this has to be the curse of the Starling. You feel this? What was that?
We're not evil. We're just dicks.
Okay, hang on,
We're
wait a
not
sec.
playing
This
an
guy is
evil
a
campaign.
follower of Lathander, who's like a god of good and altruism and everything, and he's like a bodyguard for a money grubbing guy. Fucking eat shit.
To be
What?
fair, in this world, Lathander's just a god of the dawn. And light.
Yeah, god of light and the sun. More perception of the sky. Yeah, okay.
Sounds related.
Make sure the spread of evil does not continue. I would say that capitalism is evil.
Well, to
I
be
agree.
fair, I
Fuck
mean, I agree
capitalism.
with you. But, to be fair, it's been a while since the gods have talked to their followers. So,
Yeah, they might have struggled.
no, capitalism's good. Guys, trickle down. It'll trickle down. It's fine.
Oh, wait, Reagan is canon?
Oh my god.
That means
Reagan is canon.
California
That
is
means Italy
canon.
is canon.
That means
Fuck.
That means Italy's canon.
Christopher Columbus is canon. That means Italy is canon.
Hey, trickle down did not start with Reagan.
No, but he's the one who popularized it.
Yeah, that doesn't mean
Ooh.
shit. That doesn't mean shit.
It means everything.
Shut the fuck
All
up.
right, let's get the
I
sh-
need
let's
to
get the
remember
show
you're
on the
just
road.
as
Yeah.
quick with this bullshit as I am. All right.
Let's get the
so,
It's okay.
See.
You can torture me in a month.
Pretty good.
Sid, you drop into the water.
Yep.
You cast polymorph on yourself. Are you having Axel and not Axel, your character, Rise? Are you having Rise feed you one of the potions?
That wasn't what I was thinking. But I like that. So thank you.
And the idea was that you would like tie yourself, like get yourself hooked onto the boat and steal the anchor. Could you? I mean,
But
could
I
you,
like
fight the anchor and steal it and carry it that way.
Oh
Yeah,
yes.
just steal the
Yes,
anchor.
there's a-
Yeah.
There's already a
You don't
fucking
need
rope.
my help. You could
There's
do that
already a
yourself.
rope.
There's already a big rope. All I gotta do is
Exactly.
fucking
It's attached to the boat. You don't need my help.
Maybe to drink a potion.
Are you doing that then? Are you gonna feed him a potion?
Do you want me to? Do you want Sid to be fed a potion?
Depends how big the ship is, I guess.
yeah, go for it.
Okay.
I guess, yeah, Rise will pop open the top of the potion and then jump it into the fucking whale's mouth.
Okay. The whale gets one size bigger.
Nice.
I think that makes you gargantuan now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Giant fucking whale is just stealing
Nope,
the
it
sterling.
just makes you even bigger gargantuan. You are already gargantuan.
Yeah, I'm already gauge.
Fuck.
I am Moby Dick.
So
I
what
am
size
become
value-
Moby Dick.
Spermer.
You
over
could have
it.
Okay.
vetoed this at any time.
No, I
Yeah,
don't
okay.
do that. When have I ever vetoed anything?
That
Always
is
He'll
that
veto
shit.
it next time we try to do this, but we'll go with it once.
So
Okay.
you grab that swan.
Mm-hmm.
You like make your way up to the captain,
Yep.
and I'm guessing this is when you would start to explain like the curse.
Yep.
Okay,
I'd
go ahead.
act on too. I'd be like, that just happened, whatever that was, emotions.
Okay, yeah. With that, then I need a. I'm gonna say it's a performance check.
I don't have advantage on that, sadly. But that's a 19 on the die, so that'd be a 20. That'd be 20. Whoa. 32?
Did you roll a 19 on the die?
19 plus 13 is 32.
Oh my god.
Yoda's getting so much content for the next compilation, it's fine.
It's so true.
This episode is fucked.
We're having
What are you talking
I'm
about?
having a
These
great
are-
time.
These
I
are
hope
our
Dan's
best
having a good-
episodes.
Yeah.
These are our best episodes.
And again, this is why we don't have shopping episodes.
It's fine. Because
Dan
we
let
can
us have
still
one
do
minute.
shopping
shopping
episodes.
episode.
The
This wasn't
minute
a
we
shopping
have a minute-
episode.
Well, not even. It's just like the minute we have some like time.
The minute
to
you guys don't
ourselves,
have
we're
like, yeah, exactly. The minute you don't have like
the
a
minute we
pressing
don't
matter,
have something
it's
to
like,
do, we go
how
and
do we fuck with the
commit
world?
crime.
There's so
Exactly.
many-
That's fun.
Yippee!
There's too much in
Crime.
Dungeons and Dragons to not
See,
break
like
the
I
game.
said, we're not an evil campaign. We're just chaotic. We're not being evil. We're just being little shits.
I'm gonna make you roleplay this.
Okay.
Me?
No.
Me?
No. Flute.
Can do understand whale.
I'll roleplay this.
No. I don't think sperm whales
Damn
can
it.
speak Aquan.
God damn it.
Swan. We get in Swan. What just happened, Captain? There's something. I felt it. Must be the curse. I don't know if you've heard, but the curse of the Sterling. A long time ago, the captain of the Sterling lost a precious deed of his own, and ever since that day, he's been losing many escort ships. There was one many before you. His stories go across the ocean, and well, you seem to just be another victim of his curse.
Deception
out
check
of
with
breath.
advantage.
For what?
Deception
Persuasion?
with advantage.
Oh, okay, deception.
Deception. Yeah.
He's shook.
I mean, he had a shit ton of emotions wash over him like all at once.
Deception.
He's a little disoriented right now.
That's gonna be 27. College of Eloquence! Woo!
The curse.
I'm
The curse of the Sterling. I had never heard it. What does it entail? And as he says that, you just feel a jolt forward as the ship is like
Oh shit!
quickly spun, breaking the dock behind him as it's just ripped out to sea. You hear splashing as like boards, planks, ropes, people fall into the water from the tops of the masts and of the rigging. The captain is like thrown backwards, barely holding on. And he'll look at you, Swan, who you're kind of next to him because like you lost your footing as well. Can you actually give me an athletics? We'll just do a strength saving throw.
Oh, okay, that's fine too. Yep. Let me reroll that. I'll keep it, whatever. It's gonna be... It went sideways on my mouse. The highest one was a 14.
14?
Like the
okay.
Plus 0.
My dice hate me today. He'll just look at you as you see that his fingers are slipping as he's holding onto the railing. And he'll say, "Tell my wife and then he flies off.
Oh, God.
Hey, Dan.
Yeah.
You know, from the holes in the ship, does any treasure float out into the water?
Okay, so no, because water is shooting into the ship.
Okay, you know, it's fine.
It was worth an ask.
Actually...
Well, did stuff fly out of it from it like completely going forward like that?
Nah.
Man.
No, wrong
Hey,
ship.
See,
He grabbed
at this
the
point, though,
Paladin, who's the other ship.
at this point, though, is the Sterling not, like, at the
You
bottom?
see there are, like, a bunch of people on the surface, so, like, you probably want to get out of there, because they're looking down to see what's making this thing sink. You're smart enough to realize that.
Probably fair.
Fair enough, I guess.
I mean, there's also bodies splashing in the water.
Yeah.
It's true. Do you swim off towards the Corvid?
Here's the thing, too. You probably have a major distraction because his ship just got ripped off the fucking dock.
That is
that
true.
too. There's
Also,
a lot
the-
happening right now.
The dock that linked the two ship is no more.
It did break, yeah. I like to think that Rise just, like, throws his hands in his pocket and just, like, starts whistling while, like, walking back.
Yeah, you and
Walk
Lady.
off.
you and
just, like-
Lady.
Kick an empty potion bottle into the sea and then just...
Okay.
Walks over to
Dan,
the Corvid.
all I need is a scene of the whale coming back to his ship. That's all I need,
So-
Dan. We don't have to be there. It doesn't have to be. Our characters don't need to see it. I just need it to happen.
Oh, what? You mean the... What do you mean?
Like the
The
whale
captain
was
of the
not here at the
Sterling.
time.
Yeah.
And he come. I just need a scene of him coming back to the ship, like maybe holding a tray, like a paper tray of coffee or something.
Oh. Gotcha. Oh, the whale. Got it.
Oh, the whale,
Not
like
me,
the guy, not
not
you.
me.
Yeah,
Whale.
the whale. The whale.
The
The
whale.
whale.
Was he? Yeah, it wasn't on.
Then,
Then, yes, Dew is going back to the Corvid.
okay. Rise. As you are making your way back to the Corvid as well, on land, not through the sea, you just hear a voice that is shrill. Just, you know it. And if we go off into this direction, then we may come across a trade route here. And, yes, I believe that will be the... Good heavens! My ship!
Oh,
And you
no.
see, like, he throws the map that he was looking at behind him and just starts, like, running, like, all goofy. Just, like, making his way back to the, like, running.
Rai should totally take that map.
Yeah.
First of all, Rice is just like, like holding, like he's trying not to be seen because, like, I feel like he
Yeah.
would be might be recognized, but also just like holding back his laughter because he knows that voice. He knows that. He knows.
Do you go pick up the map?
Maybe you have a moment. Lady is walking back with you, and Lady looks up at you and does like a fucking hyena laugh.
Trout!
Trout.
I got me.
I feel like Lady and I could, like, Lady and Rise could, like, have, like, a glance at each other, and we just kind of, like, glance over at him, glance at each other, and just start, like, snickering.
Like
We
Lady
have to
does a
remember-
full-on like hyena laugh.
We do have to remember, Lady is smarter than Rise.
Canonically smarter than most of
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
So you go, we'll say Lady runs over, grabs the map, hands it to you. And then you guys just kind of make your way back to the Corvid. In the meantime, as the Corvid is getting ready to shove off and head off in the direction of wherever the Paladin just went, it starts to slow down, a bit. Swan, can you give me a perception check?
Oh, balls. What base? Can I see it? Is it a site-based perception check?
Yes, it's sight based.
No.
Is it?
Assume sight
a
unless I
base check?
say otherwise.
Okay, cool. 17. Oh, wait, no, plus 5. 22.
Jesus Christ, dude, you have not gotten below a 20.
Yeah, no. I've had
Um,
advantage on most of my rolls.
Yeah, he's also like rolling all of his really good stats.
Yeah.
You look out across the Paladin. Dog, that ship got ripped with such force, and so many people left to go to the Sterling to try and help, that there's no one on board anymore. All you hear from directly below you is one crying individual. I want my mommy. Where's my mommy?
Okay.
It's fucking King John from the Disney's Lion, Robin Hood.
Yes.
Mommy!
I think I'll let him be for now. I don't want to hurt the guy. He can't do shit.
Sid, what are you doing?
I'm fucking taking this shit for a swim.
Okay. We'll say that you kind of slow down so that the Corvid can meet up. Fucking just stole a ship, literally from out from under someone.
Mm-hmm.
Like right out from under someone.
Dude, we got a whole ass free shit.
As you guys all reconvene, taking stock of the ship, seeing what's on there, I don't think there's a better time than now to call it for next week.
No, but what's on the ship?
We'll get there.
What do we
We'll make it.
find?
We'll
next
get
week.
there.
The underside is just like literally down below is just a big ass fucking like it's a Mordenkainen's mansion that's just a temple.
Hey, we got a new friend on board too.
Yeah, we got a new
kidnapped
pirate.
Colin?
We'll make that guy.
Colin?
We'll make that guy ship shape.
Colin? No. I need to
Dude,
address
this-
something here. Colin, can you stop guessing things?
I don't think he means to, like, genuinely.
I can't remember the
Dude.
name of the cleric spell, but there is a cleric spell that does that.
You
And
and
that's-
I,
that's
you and
literally
I
what's
are
down
like on very similar wavelengths in this shit. Come on, like.
It's scary how close we are in terms of our wavelengths for all of this. It's insane. What the fuck is the name of that spell, though?
I don't know. It's a high level cleric one. Like
Temple of the Gods.
it's not Temple of the Gods.
Yep. Yep. That's where we'll call it for this week.
With our Temple of the Gods.
Tee.
Why did you tell us this was here, Dan?
Yeah, why did you do that?
We like
Oh, it was
fucking
immediate
Megan
regret.
too much.
It was immediate regret. You missed it, Axe. It was
I
immediate.
did.
Oh, what the Sterling was there?
Dude,
Yeah.
Because
The
I'm trying to
soda-
make
Fuck
I'm
this
trying to
guy
have
in
like a recurring thing where it's like you guys are fucking with this
guy
guy
in particular.
because it's funny.
Fuck this
We
guy.
are,
still
and it's
mess with
really
him.
funny.
It's
really
fucking
funny.
hilarious. Please keep
No,
doing
listen,
it because
I'm
I'm
glad
getting
that
so
all
much
of you are
amusement out of
having-
bullying this guy.
So much fun with this. I also wanted to be known that as he's on the dock, look, you know what? This is I'll do this next week. I'll do a recap of
Okay.
this next week.
Also, good lord, we had the stone of cutting there. Dan, thanks for that item you gave us.
Yeah, thanks for that
Like
item that we
months
never
ago.
used for its
Thanks,
intended
Dan.
purpose.
I gave that
We
to you
only
like
used-
almost a year ago.
Yeah.
Hee hee.
Like last
It's
summer.
that
you
item we
guys
never
got
used.
I can forget
Yeah.
about it now.
That. Well, yeah, it's gone.
I would like to say that probably when Sid polymorphed into a whale, the whale was like half burn scars.
It's like it looks like a spooky like I think it would add to the curse story to see
Oh,
this
yeah.
like, fucking
There's, like-
ginormous half burned like skeleton a monstrosity in like a whale shape,
And the
right?
There's,
fact
like,
that,
one
the guy's
fisherman-
name is the whale.
Yeah.
I think that was the point.
Half burned
Yeah.
Yeah,
whale shaped
that's my burnt
creature.
whale.
Yeah, there's like one fisherman in the harbor who's like in a rowboat and just like sees, like fully sees like polymorph Sid, and he's like, "One day I'll get you." I've been hunting
One
you.
day I'll get you, Dobie Mick.
Toby man.
He's an Irish whale.
Yeah. Toby Mick.
He's an Italian whale.
Oh,
No, Ireland is
Yeah, that was
canon. Italy's not.
that was a pretty fucking good session, I have to say.
It was.
Half of that shit was improv.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking, I had no idea what was gonna happen there. No clue.
If I know what I'm
Yippee!
doing, I can
Stuff.
yeah, I can roleplay good if I know what I'm doing.
Fair. You didn't even try to sell dick pills this time.
Nope. 'Cause I knew what I
And
was
you
doing.
did it without selling dick pills.
What an accomplishment.
It's okay, we can sell our new friend dick pills. It's fine.
Yep.
Eh.
I'm sure he's gonna be all in with us. He looks really easily manipulated.
He looks like a man of religion, you know, it's fine. They're all the same.
It's exactly what I said.
All right, I'm gonna go sign off. I know some of you have to leave. I know
Go
Fred, you have
do
to go
that.
and do a raid.
No.
It solely sold you.
Solely literally
sold
sold you out
forever.
in chat. Like,
Okay, well, like, that's
It's
fine
fine.
because they're doing stuff while I'm not there. They're good.
listen, I'm not
This is
I'm not
fantastic.
knocking it. You can
Oh,
go
yeah,
play your
this thing-
shitty game. That's fine.
Seems fun.
Yeah,
Fun,
your
fun.
fucking part-time job of a game.
Well, depends.
How
Season's
many
not
hours?
released.
4,000?
2.5K.
Mm.
Hi, Trout.
I
But also 60 hours in the past 2 weeks. So that's
That's insane.
actually it's the
Alright.
past. But
I'm gonna go sign off. I'll be back for whoever's gonna be around. Say goodbye, chat.
Bye.
bye
Bye,
bye.
Bye,
chat.
chat.
Bye, Chad.
Bye, chat.
All right, everyone. That's gonna be it for this episode of The Naturals. I hope you all enjoyed yourself. Hope you all had a good time. I'm gonna be on a regular streaming schedule next week. I promise, because I'm like getting my life back together and in order. It's gonna be good. But yeah, I'll probably be building Lego next week, doing a bunch of like creative stuff. I'm gonna be working on the Lego project, finally like getting it to its last bit before I start filming like the behind the scenes bits of it. Where then I'm actually gonna start like shooting the pictures for the actual scenes that are gonna be portrayed. I'm making edits on the writing part. I already wrote all of episode 2 and have started episode 3. So now it's just a matter of like getting the Lego and building it all. Like going through like the final read-throughs of everything. But we're getting there. But I hope you all enjoyed this episode of The Naturals. It was chaotic. It was fun. I had a good time. Like, it might not seem like I had a good time, but I had a good time. So I will be live probably Monday. That's what I'm shooting for, is Monday. It'll probably be like kind of a shorter stream, but I will be live. I'll be there. Check the Discord. Join the Discord. !Discord in chat. I think it works. Hopefully it works. It does. Follow that link in chat. But until I see you all again, hope you all stay happy, healthy, and safe. And wherever you are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good night, and goodbye.